Call the meeting of the Bay County Board of Commissioners to order Tuesday, August 20th, 2024 at 4 p.m. Roll call, please.
Nemec. Here. Benajek.
Present.
Millette.
Here.
Herrick.
Here.
Radke. Here. Johnson.
Here.
And Vidic.
Here. Please rise for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Lord God, we come before you this day, asking once again that you be with this board and guide them so that decisions made today and always will benefit every citizen of this community. In your holy name we ask this. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we have minutes from 7/16/24.
So move to approve.
Second. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. We have the agenda approval.
So moved.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Citizen input. Do we have any citizen input at this time? Any citizen inputs? Last call for citizen input. It's closed. Petitions and communications from the Bay County Treasurer. Foreclosing Governmental Unit Report of Real Property Foreclosure Sales. The motion to receive.
Motion to receive?
Support.
I have a question for our treasurer maybe about the new Supreme Court ruling, what effect that might have on our cost.
We will go into more detail on this at some point as we get more information on it. As of right now, the Supreme Court passed an opinion on the Schaefer versus Kent County and then Hathen versus the state of Michigan that says that there is retroactivity with the new excess proceeds law, 21178T. And what that says is any cases from 2020 auction and prior 6 years, which is the statute of limitations, we face a liability on now. So we are in the process of working through that, figuring that out. I'm not going to give specifics on numbers at the moment as we kind of work through that. I do have a closed session meeting next week with the County Treasurers Association, and in particular Ted Seitz, who's our attorney with the association, who should be able to give us more info at that time. And then, we'll be able to come together at some point and have more final numbers for you. Yeah, but this report does not reflect that. 2021 and later, up until now, that 21178T process has been in place. And as you can see in here in section 11, you can see where we did pay out excess proceeds for the first time last year in the amount of $85,000.
Any other questions? Motion to receive has been made. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. City of Bay City, application for an obsolete property rehabilitation exemption certificate, 703 Washington Avenue, the third floor for $700,000.
I move to receive it.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. We have the Committee of the Whole from August 6th. Commissioner Benajek.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution number 2024-120, Community Project Funding Grant for the year 2024. I move this resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-121, Michigan Department of State Data Sharing Agreement with Direct Access. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-122, Professional Liability Insurance Agreement with Ultra Pro Lawyers Risk Purchasing Group. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-123, GLGAL Grant 2024-2025, Creation of a Parent Advocate Position, PU07. reclass of youth and family counselor position to PU 08. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? I was absent from the meeting. I saw Commissioner Johnson had some questions on, I don't know if this one or the other.
It was a combination of this one and 2024, 126, but
Yeah.
they were not related, so.
Yeah. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-124, Child Parent Legal Representation, CLPR grant for the year 2024. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-125, CASA contract for the year 2024-2025. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-126, 2024 and 2025 Child Care Fund, an annual fund and budget, plan and budget. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-127, Secondary Road Patrol SRP grant. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-128, OSHP Traffic Enforcement Program grant. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-129, budget adjustment for $60,000 for the purchase of a backup generator replacement. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-130, Senior Citizen Service Employment Program, SCSEP Agreement, 2024-2025. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-131, WIC Breastfeeding Peer Counselor, hired at a one-year rate of $17.69 an hour. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign.
Res-
Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-132, Typist Clerk, third, number 3, hired at a one-year rate, $17.87 an hour, TU 06. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-133, rescind resolution 2023-83, authorize finance officer to execute credit application. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-134, bid release for financial payroll treasurer investment software. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-135, bid award for spongy moth aerial treatment for Al's Aerial Spray and LLC. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-136, invitation for bid IFP for waste and recycling removal. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-134, renewal of office supply cooperative agreement. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
And number 2024-resolution 2024-138, payables. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we did not have a committee of the whole meeting on August 13th. Commissioner Herrick would do the honors of the Board of Commissioners for us.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution number 2024-130 reports the county executive for July. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-14, the Sports Hall of Fame. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I just want to comment, it is November 10th. Tickets are available. We have Central High School, we've got a couple teams going in, and some other people we know, so you're all invited to attend. I think you can get them through online, think Jenny Thunberg has them, but it's online also. Let's see, next resolution? Yeah. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution number 2024-141, Justice Works Computer Program Agreement. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Resolution number 2024-142, the Veterans Conventions Appropriation, Marine Corps League Midwinter Conference. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Mr. Chair, that is all from the Board of Commissioners.
Okay. We have reports of county officials, county executive.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I'll be brief. We have like three topics I'd like to mention. The 100th anniversary of the Bay County Golf Tournament, which hosted golfers from all across the county. It was an absolute success, Kristen. Thank you for you and your team out there. Of course, Dan and Jeremy, who are doing excellent, and all of the other staff that are keeping the golf course in such great shape. And I was out, Kristen was out, and we received a lot of positive comments about the condition of the course. And of course, it's kind of old news, but Andrew Janke is the 100th anniversary champion of the Bay County Golf Tournament. So congratulations to him. He had some tough competition. We had some really serious golfers out there competing, and it was beautiful weather and a two-day event that was really successful. Also, just wanted to mention an update on the Pinconning Park. Commissioner Nemec, people are really pleased. We've had a full roster of campers out there enjoying the facilities and the new showers and restrooms, and so it's been going very well, no problems, and the park is full of campers, along with the regular use of the boat launch. Our fishers and fishermen and fisherwomen are really taking advantage of the good weather and getting out on the Saginaw Bay and fishing, and so that's good news that everyone's excited and really fully participating in what the park has to offer. And then, as the commissioners know, I just say on a final comment that our budget hearings went well, and we appreciate the input of the commission to the department heads to tweak that county budget, and I think there'll be minor fine tuning before the budget is presented to the commission for your consideration and approval. And that's we've been very busy, as you know, with weekend events, with festivals and parades and all kinds of activities going on all summer here. So just want to say that's all I have today, and want to thank the commission for all their input in crafting the county budget, which, as you know, under the law has to be balanced. But also, on a positive note, we saw about a 5% increase across the county due to new home construction and new business construction in Bay County, which is yielding more revenue to the county without raising taxes. And that's all I have, Mr. Chair.
Also, I heard the county fair, I wasn't able to make it, but I heard the county fair went well, and Commissioner Nemec got a turkey, I believe. Nobody got the grand champion steer, though, so.
No, it wasn't the grand champion.
Grand champion turkey.
The turkey, can I ask?
The young man was Gavin, and he was there last year, and he didn't have turkeys, and this year he did, so. I have one now.
She hasn't been able to harvest any other ways, so she bought
Right.
one.
She commented to me it wasn't 7,500, like the steer, like.
Or 300 or 200 for a chicken that
It wasn't that
Commissioner Begic and I paid a year ago.
300. It was 300.
Don't let them know you're a commissioner. They'll bid you up.
Good cause.
So I have the report of the Opioid Steering Committee. It's in front of you. Just go over it briefly. We met on several occasions. We went out for requests for proposal, posted for organizations and groups that addressed opioid prevention, harm reduction to apply for funding. Respondents were given an opportunity to ask questions. We responded back to them, and actually, they had requested a little more funding. We did do did an increase on that. RFPs were due July 8th. The steering committee met on July 18th to review them. 7 RFPs were reviewed. Opioid steering committee met on August 1st, consisting of Commissioner McGick, Herrick, and Benajak, along with administrative staff, and met to decide which organizations or groups would receive the funding. Unanimous decision, a total of $392,967.08. Sacred Heart, Rehabilitation, Families Against Narcotics, Pure 360, Recovery Alliance. I noted in the paper that Families Against Narcotics have been working with the sheriff in the jail for treatment there, and I think some of the money that we gave them will probably go towards some of that project also. And then we plan on beginning with 2025, each subsequent year going forward, remaining settlement money will be dispersed incrementally. Kroger's is doing some funding, and I think there's other ones that are still pending out there for us. So it'll be over 16 to 18 years of funds coming in, so that'll, sustainability will be there. Do you have anybody have any questions for the opioid committee? Keep working on it. Budget committee has met and have some more meetings coming up. We met on July 25th, 26th, 29th, 31st. Commissioners Begic, Benajak, Millette, and Nemec participated. And administrative staff was there also. And we had the department heads come in and speak about their request for budgeting and also for any special enhancements that they had. And the budget will be presented on October 1st. We'll have some more meetings after that and hope to finalize the budget the end of November is the plan. Any questions about that process? Okay. The last item I have is the board analyst position. I believe you all received the tentative job title, job description. We had a few questions. We're thinking about having administration get the names in and reviewing them and then bringing a recommendation to the committee, full board.
Mr. Chair?
Yeah.
You've got to receive those other two.
Okay, that's right, yes. So we got opioid steering, motion to receive would be in order.
So moved.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have the finance committee. Motion to receive would be in order.
Support?
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Jumped ahead there. So we have the board analyst position. We're looking for any thoughts about how we should proceed. We're talking about having the personnel director, board coordinator, and board parliamentarian meet to review any names that come in and bring them forward to the committee, the recommendation. Any other thoughts on the process? We're not sure if it's going to be a part-time or full-time. The salary hasn't been decided yet. It would probably depend on the part-time or full-time and who the position was going to be recommended for. Any other questions?
No, I think we just go ahead with your recommendations.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess.
I have a question. So do you want to, with the recommendation, do you want to digest this first a little bit?
Yeah.
Or we can go with the recommendation and then digest it as we go along? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's fine.
That we can get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for any other recommendations, thoughts on the process. And
So
then
so if we have other thoughts, we'll bring them back
Yep.
next meeting, but we'll just start the process,
All right.
sort of.
Yep. Yes.
We can bring it back to the next board meeting
Right.
in September,
Yes.
first week.
Yes.
That way, yeah.
Just Just so we're clear, there isn't a motion on the table at this point. This is just an open discussion to pass ideas around between the different commissioners on what you're interested in seeing in the position, what you're not interested in seeing, what type of process you think might be a good process. So it's just an open discussion at this point.
Okay.
Okay, Tom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So bring it to Lindsay, okay?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Is this kind of everything, sorry, Juan, is this everything like Redmond did when he was here, and then you incorporated pieces of the previous one?
She says no.
Yep. There appears to be, yes, I see some things about, looking at legislation, looking at the budget, although it's not going to be a financial analyst per se, but with some board analyst or advisor also we thought might be, depends what, the title is,
So-
analyst or advisor.
So how about, what's new? Do you know what's
What's
new on
different?
here?
Lindsay does.
So just tell us what's new that was not on there that we didn't, that,
So, the
what-
one that you're
give me
looking
some
at-
numbers.
Well, the one you're looking at right now
Okay.
is, it was updated in 2022 when the board at that time had determined you'd like to move forward with a board analyst over a financial analyst position. So this was just based off the recommendation of the personnel director at that time, Tiffany. She had given me something to work with, and that's the essential functions of the board analyst that, was determined at that time when we were reviewing it, and then the board decided to hold off on that and move forward with a typist clerk position. So nothing's changed since the last time we reviewed this. It is different than the financial analyst position that Bob Redmond had. And I can get you the job description that he had, but
Are parts of his job going to be incorporated into this or not? We're not doing that at all. Amber?
So the job description that you have in front of you basically describes most of the things that Bob Redmond did.
Okay.
I think what was a little deceptive was the title, which was financial analyst.
Okay.
And when the board, I think it was probably 2 years ago, maybe 3, put out job postings for this position, they changed the job description to include a lot of accounting issues. I think that they actually asked that the person have an accounting degree. They asked, to be familiar with accounting. The prior analyst never did accounting, okay? There was never a time period that they put something in on a spreadsheet, so it was a little deceptive. So there were discussions with board members going back and forth over the years as to what they really wanted this position to be. If they wanted it to be somebody who was going to be doing the nuts and bolts of the budget, or if they wanted them to look at it holistically as an overall budget and say, we're going to give advice to the board on whether or not this is a good idea to spend the money this way, as opposed to whether or not the budget was being balanced. The finance office balances the budget. The finance office creates the budget on behalf of the county executive. So the board analyst position, the feedback that administration got and that the board coordinator got was that the members really wanted this position to be looking at that finished budget and saying, this is a good idea for the good of the public, for the good of politics, for the good of whatever, but whether or not this is a smart use of money, not whether or not it's fiscally balanced, because the finance department has already done that. So some of those accounting requirements that were in the prior job description were removed because I think it really restricted who applied for the position. There are not a lot of accountants that have a lot of political acumen and are interested in following legislation in Lansing to be able to report back to the board. It was sort of you were looking for a rainbow-colored unicorn. And Bob Redmond may have been a rainbow-colored unicorn, but it's difficult to draft a job description for one particular person.
Right.
So I think what we tried to do with this was we tried to open it up a little bit more. So that person would be doing a broader number of things, but not so much focused on accounting, because that's really not the function of the position.
Okay. So do you feel, can I ask one more question? Do you feel like, looking at this, that kind of covers everything that you think
I-
we're looking for?
I think that it does. I mean, it's ultimately going to be up to all of
Right,
you. If
but-
I'm looking at this from the outside on administration, I would say yes, because I think what the board needs is you need a person that's dedicated to you. And right now, you're relying, because that position's been vacant, you're relying a lot on administration, and everybody's got a different point of view. You need one person that is dedicated to all of you.
Okay, thank
And
you.
remember now, we only have 6 months of the year, it's not budgets. It's only
Right.
4 months.
Right.
So we need somebody who's going to be versatile, be able to
Right.
do more stuff.
Right. Well, I
And-
work-
That's why this was brought up a couple years ago.
Sure, and come up with a strategic plan,
Yes.
right? That the board can look at and say, these are the goals that we want to achieve in the next year, and come up with a plan and how to achieve those, and to be able to talk to all of the board members, make sure everybody is advised as to what's going on, get opinions from everyone, and be able to try and control that so everybody is aware of the reasoning behind everything that's coming up on the agendas.
Okay.
So that information component is very important, and this person would be apolitical and be able to do that with all of the board members.
Thank you. I was just going to say, I think, you know, it's like, Vaughn and I have been here the longest, and I think he did a lot of these things, we just never had it written down. So, you know, it's like a lot of it is kind of new, but it's finally down on paper. But I think most of these things, he probably did at some time or another, and we just, it's kind of expected, you know, we just knew it was going to be covered.
Right.
Now we can see it in black and
And
white.
I always love the last, and all other duties as assigned, because that's a wonderful thing to put in a job.
Yes, yes. Okay.
The other thing is some of Lindsay's duties, the project manager for the building authority, and some of the work on the opioids could be taken over by that person also, since she doesn't have
To do that.
assistant anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Okay.
This is just discussion for now, so no motion needed. New business, any new business? Public input, second chance. Public input, one more time, public input, closed. Miscellaneous. Any announcements? No.
Just want to give everybody an update on the Lumina Scenic Site access site with a new seawall. 400 feet has been installed. The cap is well welded on. They're putting the re-ride tiebacks in right now. So within the next couple weeks, that should be done. So that's a plus. And the phase 2 should start, maybe that's by this fall. It's looking good out there. So,
Vaughn.
So, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, high school football season starts in Bay County, so first 2 games will probably be on Thursday for everybody in Bay County, so just so people are aware, you know, it's that time of the year, you know? And then
Maybe our cameraman here can give us some games that are coming up. This Saturday, this Friday?
Next Thursday.
That's Friday. First game's next Friday.
Next
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, I mean, that's
Yeah.
right, it's Labor Day weekend.
for some reason they play, before Labor Day, they play on Thursday, I don't know. Every year.
Okay.
So I'll be watching that, okay? There. Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, Essexville Hampton Public Schools, they've got their Back on the Block party Friday, September 6th from 4 to 7, back behind Garber, and their first homecoming varsity, not their first home varsity game will be immediately to follow. The JV team plays at 4.
A lot of sports. Any other announcements? Appointments, October, we have a Land Bank Authority, 1 3-year term expiring. Becoming Department of Human Services, 1 at-large 3-year term, governor's appointment. December, Bay County Veterans Affairs Committee, 1 4-year term. Department on Aging Advisory Committee, 4 2-year terms expiring. Districts 2, 4, 6, and 1 at large. So start asking your people. The Olympics are coming up. I forgot that one. I signed up already. I have my application. I'm going to play some Schmear and euchre. So that's in October. The 11th, I think. I have it at home, but it's coming up in October. So sign up, all you seniors. Schmear players, euchre players. They have a lot of games. Pickleball. They have some board.
Not there yet. Not there yet.
Yes.
Sign up quickly.
I'm not old enough to play pickleball. So.
I don't think we can. Speed dating pickleball.
The bigger cities.
That sounds horrible.
But it's like the thing.
Do you meet in the orthopedics afterwards?
Maybe.
Tough competition. Do we need a closed session?
We do not, Mr. Chair.
A motion to adjourn is in order.
So move.
Discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.